All right, now we are looking at a question here on a yield, and this is basically telling us that we are looking at this company. We just purchased, okay, a year ago, is that we bought these shares at $74, right? So that's P-1 is $74, okay? And then today we just sold them for $58.13. So is that a positive or is that a negative? Well, that means we lost money, right? But however, we could have made that up with dividends. So if we look at the period, dividends are at $1. So we have here is this is going to be a total loss, okay, of $14.87. Okay, so when we're computing yield here, is that we can just plug that in, is that we have $14.87, and that is divided by the amount that we paid, which is at $74, which means that we had here a loss, a yield of negative 20.1%. Okay, now one thing that might be confusing to you is that when we write here is that, well, we got 74 shares, so we should multiply this number by 74. Well, that's not exactly accurate, right? Because if we buy one share, right, we paid $74 and we lose $14.87 on that one share, we're going to lose 20% on that share. We buy another share, we're going to lose 20% on that share. It doesn't matter how many shares we purchase, I'm going to lose 20.1% on every single share. So I don't even need to include that in there. Okay, I might need to do that if I have different stocks in my portfolio or something like that. But if we're just computing the yield on one particular stock, we don't have to do that, right? We just have to compute the yield based off of the total loss, the total profit off of each individual share.